Hi everybody, I'm Dan Boyne and welcome to another sculling tutorial. Here we are at beautiful Squam Lake in New Hampshire, and this morning I'm going to show you how to set up your boat, how to put the oars in, basic setup, although a lot of people just do this incorrectly or have troubles with it. And the stern is over here to my left, and then the bow up here. This is the first thing, is to identify which end is which, and then you can see where your oar locks are, which side your boat is facing in terms of the dockside oar, which is what we're going to put in first. So this is the starboard side, and I'm going to put the oar in here first because it's easy. Number one, I can undo this gate, and it's just on a little swivel. You may be able to hear the loon calling out in the distance, by the way. Oars that are marked color coded for ease of identification. Starboard is green, red is port. One way to remember it is red in your right hand. And we're going to put our starboard oar in. The oar lock is really important. You can make the mistake of positioning it facing the bow like this, and that's going to create all sorts of havoc. I'll explain in a moment. So it's always pointed with the open side of the gate here facing the stern, the back of the boat. Then we put the oar in right at the shaft. It's narrower. We slide it out to, it's called the button, the end of the collar, this whole sleeve, and then we just clamp the gate. Again, this is very easy on this side. There's the loon. Hand tight is fine. That's easy, and it also holds the boat to the dock because the oar has weight. So that's the easy part. The port oar, which I'll show in a moment, is a little trickier. We have to get halfway in the boat. But before I do, what would happen if you had the oar lock the wrong way? Well, the oar lock collar and oar lock itself are designed to sink so that you've got the feathered aspect of the oar when it's flat, blade is flat, and then when you square up like so, you can see the back part of the collar, the flat part, clicks into the back of the oar lock, and it gives the oar blade, I don't know if you can see it from the camera, the perfect entry angle. It's about 5 degrees, 4 degrees from perpendicular, the top half of the blade forward. That carries the oar through the water at the nice shallow level we want. But say you, and you definitely will do this at least one time in your career, you had the oar lock, you hadn't had your coffee in the morning, and it was facing the bow like this. You throw it in there haphazardly, you go for your row, and suddenly you flip, or best case, you just start to dig deep with the starboard oar because the matchup is not correct. So when this oar goes into the square position, the perpendicular position, it's slightly less than 90 degrees, and that causes the oar to dig deep. So really important, and even experienced scullers will make this mistake. Put it in the correct way like that. Okay, that's that. Finger tight. You're good here. And if it wasn't too windy, which is not today, the weight of the oar will just keep this boat here if I need to go get something. I forgot my hat, glasses.